All right, hello South Texas. I hope your day is going well. We are starting off today with warm and humid conditions. Typically not what we talk about whenever we talk about the month of November, but you know, it has been a little bit warm and humid here in waves as we've made our way throughout this fall. Oh, let me turn down my phone a little bit. I've got Facebook up here. I'm happy to answer some of y'all's questions. Feel free to send them my way if you do have any. We're going to start off by looking at the allergy report, which is coming in at 1:30 for mold. That's it. Nothing else out there. As far as the sky conditions are concerned, we're already seeing a good amount of sunshine break out in some areas like northwest San Antonio, where it's a mostly cloudy to partly cloudy sky. We're going to be partly cloudy to mostly clear this afternoon. Still pretty cloudy, though, out at the airport. And then looking out towards Calaveras Lake, yep, they're pretty much still socked in with cloud cover, too. Temperatures in the 70s in all these locations. Notice we still have 66 in Rock Springs, 69 in Fredericksburg, 79 in San Antonio. We've already gone over what our average high should be this time of year. Our average high should be about 73. We're already at 79. Take a look at satellite and radar. You'll notice there's a little bit of shower activity out there. Lots of cloud cover. Meanwhile, from San Angelo stretching to the east and then southeast, here in South Texas, of course, we're dealing with some of that cloud cover and a few brief showers out there, mainly east of I-35. Most of us are going to make it through today without a drop of rain. That's the only bad news. Neil says, had a nice wet sprinkle all morning in Spring Branch. Great to hear that. Some of us got lucky with that rainfall, but of course not all of us were so lucky to see some rain. Glad somebody saw a little bit of rain out there. We didn't have anything here at the station in the medical center, unfortunately. Future clouds and radar showing that by the time we get to this afternoon, again, that cloud cover breaks up a little more. Temperatures in the 80s, trending 10 degrees, more than 10 degrees above average for this time of year. By Sunday at 3:30 a.m., here's that cold front coming through. Notice temperatures in the hill country in the 50s. Notice that little thin band of cloud cover down towards Floresville and Wilson County, stretching down to Pleasanton and Atascosa County. That's going to be the cold front itself. Sparks a few showers well east of I-35. Unfortunately, we're not really going to see any rain. It's going to be a pretty dry passage of the cold front for us. I think we'll see maybe a brief shower here and there, but a majority of us won't see any rain with this. At 6 a.m. on Sunday, lows will be in the 60s and 50s across the region, 50s in the hill country. And we'll see temperatures rise into the 70s for Sunday afternoon. It's going to be very comfortable, very windy. We're going to have wind out of the northeast at about 15 to 20 miles per hour. Gusts could be up to 25 miles per hour, so very strong wind as we head throughout the day on Sunday, bringing in that cooler and drier air, allowing us to start off on Monday morning with temperatures really nice. Check out where temperatures are going to be as we start off the day on Monday. I'm going to bounce it back a little bit. We're going to have 40s in San Antonio, 30s in the hill country. It's going to be beautiful outside to start off the day on Monday. Just a little on the cool side. You may need a light jacket. We make our way into Monday afternoon. Those temperatures will rebound to the 70s. Something that we're really going to get with this cold front too, you know, it's been so humid, dew points in the 60s, where we get a good punch of drier air. We're talking dew points in the 20s and teens. That's much drier. That's much more comfortable outside, not so humid. So those who love the cooler, drier air, like what you should have in fall, you're going to have a great week ahead of you once we get through today. Unfortunately, we need rainfall, and that's not expected over the next week, really, for a majority of us. A majority of South Texas will make it through the next 7 days without a drop of rain. Those who do see rain will see less than 1/4 inch. Not enough to help out with the drought. Drought conditions likely to worsen. We have exceptional drought stretching from Uvalde County through Zavala County. We have severe drought for much of the areas west of San Antonio. We are going to see that grow, unfortunately. We need the rainfall. We just don't have it. Again, November has not had a drop. We haven't had a drop of measurable rain. We have had a few days where we recorded a trace of rainfall at the San Antonio airport, but no measurable rainfall for the month of November so far, which is bad news. You know, we finished up October so dry when it's typically a month where we have wetter conditions, but November coming in very dry, and that looks like it will continue at least for now. The Edwards Aquifer sitting at 659.7. It has risen 0.8 of a foot over the last 24 hours, so some improvement there. The 10-day average still behind that 660 mark, so yes, stage 1 water restrictions still in place. Here's a look at what we have in store for the next 7 days. 10% chance for rain today. We have a 20% chance for rain next Friday, but everywhere in between, nice and dry. Lows in the 50s to 40s with the exception of Sunday morning in the 60s, and then we'll see highs in the 70s each day. Still slightly above average, but closer to where we should be for this time of year. We have two systems out there in the Atlantic. We have in the Caribbean, we have Tropical Storm Iota, and then we have Tropical Storm Theta there on the eastern part of the Atlantic. Both of these systems we're watching pretty closely. One is going to make its way closer on towards Nicaragua and Honduras as we make our way throughout the next few days. That's Tropical Storm Iota. It's expected to hit an area similar to where Eta made landfall not too long ago. So not good news. So, you know, those in Nicaragua and into Honduras, Guatemala, where there was so much flooding, it looks like more rain is headed that way, going to impact them even more. Not good news for our neighbors down to the south and our friends and family down that way. I can only hope that the system manages to weaken, but unfortunately it does look like it will be a hurricane at landfall. And then we have Theta out there in the eastern Atlantic, about to be a post-tropical cyclone. No issue from that, but we'll keep you updated on it. We're well into the Greek alphabet now, of course now down to Iota. The next named system would be Kappa, but no tropical development is expected over the next 5 days other than what we already have out there. So there's another look at the 7-day forecast. Again, temperatures in the 70s for highs. Looks like above average temperatures are expected from day 8 through day 14. So beyond the 7-day forecast, we stick with the above average temperatures. And around average rainfall this time of year is going to be possible from day 8 through day 14, which, guys, around average for this time of year still isn't that much. So we need more rainfall. It just doesn't look like we're going to be that lucky. Your Lone Star 3-day forecast shows temperatures in the 70s and 80s over the next few days for a majority of the state, with a few spots in the 60s. Not too bad there if you're going to be doing any traveling. And then finally, your Texas State Park forecast for Sunday, showing stunning conditions for tomorrow if you wanted to take a hike. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s to start off with, 60s and 70s for the afternoon. Lots of sunshine, but very windy. If you've ever been to Enchanted Rock State Natural Area, north of Fredericksburg, it is always windy up there on top of the dome, and it is going to just kind of blow you away if you're going up there tomorrow. Just be ready for it. Plan for wind, and you want to hold on to those hats if you're headed up to do the big hike up at Enchanted Rock tomorrow. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to pop back up the 7-day forecast so you can take another look at it before we sign off of here. I'm going to go enjoy my Saturday. I hope you all have big plans today. Enjoy the warmer weather, because remember, it's going to get much cooler tomorrow. So if you're a warm weather lover, today is your day. Get out and enjoy the nice weather. Maybe take a walk on the Riverwalk even. Should be a nice day for it. Have a wonderful day, and we'll keep you updated on everything right here at Ken's 5.